Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 10 minutes and some interesting results. First and foremost, I wanted to immediately show you guys this one. We're going to pull it out for the first time. That's green, and that's the black ink. One of the cool things about this is, again, things dissolve in water, right? Salt dissolves in water really well. Sugar kind of does, and things like sand don't. As it turns out, as the water's pushing up from the ink, the stuff at the top is more soluble with the water. So as the water goes up, that stuff joins it. So here, looking at this, it looks like blue dissolves better in water, this blue ink, than the yellow, because the blue ink keeps following the water. Look at all of that. You can see it's much darker here than it is here, and the yellow is very short. Go over here. Well, remember how I said that red was a little weird? Well, there's the blue. So you can see, and actually going to help see it clear, the water line, as you can see now, is stopped right there. And the red fell in and was a complete disaster. However, I do have some from last year. And you can see the reds actually don't go very far in height. This is one a student did for me for 2 hours. And look at all the ink travel up the whole thing. All the blue went all the way up to the top. This was last year. And even here, on this one, look how big that one got. And then here's the two from the black vis-a-vis again. I mean, it is yellow, red, and blue combined. And there's the greens. So, again, the blue, and even though it kind of didn't work, that's what the red would have looked like if we were allowed to. The Sharpies now, I've never done these Sharpies before. Sharpies, I'm very impressed to say, it actually worked a little bit. I didn't think it was gonna work at all. But if you can see very briefly, look at that. Just a thin little line, so barely any of it dissolved. Barely any. I mean, look how thin that line is. And again, it's on camera, I don't know if you could tell, it's definitely pinkish. It's definitely a pinky color, and that is definitely like an orange, a little yellow at the top, just a little. But that is definitely more pink than purple. And the silver one, the silver marker, nothing. Didn't do a single thing. So whatever's in this, it doesn't like water very much because it didn't act with it at all. And that's a really cool activity. So before we were able to separate things that were solids, you also can separate things that are liquids. For example, blue ink dissolves better in water than yellow. And red's kind of in between. There'll be a few questions below. Hope you guys had fun with it. Also, you could do this at home. There is nothing dangerous about this lab. All I did was markers, paper towel works, just I would prefer paper, to be honest with you. A coffee filter would work. And then instead of having a beaker, you could do a cup, a bowl. So, if you have younger brothers and sisters for like a science project, check this out. And maybe do a few more colors. Try some different things. Try markers. Show your teacher what's up, Show them some cool things. Thank you guys for participating.